All right, guys, what's up? It's Tyler Gosnell here out of Cedar Falls, Iowa. So real quick, some of you guys may have absolutely no idea as far as what the card's about or what the app's about, but you got on here because you're curious and you want to know more, and you sense that this might be something that's super big. And so, yeah, a little bit about me. My name's Tyler, and when I saw this idea, I was a broke college student, 18 years old, with also a broken household financially. We had the roughest time. I mean, there's more people that had, worse beginnings, more humble beginnings than I did, but we didn't exactly have it easy. And so with this, I saw this as an opportunity to support my mom and my brothers. My mom was a single mom taking care of 3 kids, and I wanted to find a way that I could bring more family and friends together more often than they could otherwise without this concept. So this concept, what it's about, basically it was founded by a guy by the name of Wayne Nugent and some other executives, and at first it was just an idea, and this idea has generated over 35 countries, and it's a 12-year billion-dollar startup. You see, what this company became popular for is taking the Sam's Club and Costco concept and taking it to travel. Let's just say you went to Carnival Cruise Line, Ritz-Carlton, Sheraton, Marriott, and you said, hey, we want to book out 50, 100, 250 of your rooms. What kind of prices can we get per family versus if we had one family just booked through a booking engine? And so, the prices may be as low as $250 for a 6-day, 5-night cruise, or it might be a trip to Dubai, for $728. It might be a trip to do a volunteerism trip, so you can build bottle schools in third world countries, and so with this we go basically all over the world. We do all sorts of different kinds of trips: hunting trips, fishing trips, driving, race car trips. We do anything that you could probably think of, and we go anywhere at bulk except for basically Antarctica and the North Pole for obvious reasons. Excuse me, guys, I had an alarm go off there. That could change, but just we've noticed that people don't go in large sizes to those areas that often, but we go anywhere else that you could probably think of. And so with this, just looking at these prices, how expensive are these? It's so funny, actually. When I saw this idea, the part that kicked me in the head was like, hey, they said if you find it anywhere cheaper somewhere else, apples for apples comparison, offering the same things, within 7 days of booking one of our trips, if you find it anywhere cheaper, we'll actually refund you 100% and send you on the trip for free, putting their money where their mouth was. And so when I knew that, I'm like, wow, I could start living life, not in 10 years or in 50 years. I can start living it today. I can start living it next year, So if I can become a part of this, I can now finally start doing some things that my family wouldn't even take the chance on dreaming of. And everybody else that sees this concept. And so, big problem, if more people realize they could start living that retirement dream, while they're actually working, there's a big opportunity if you can solve that and help people go on them sooner. And so what the company is doing is the only way to become a part of the company is or the club is if you force yourself to save to travel. Every dollar that you put in, $1 equals 1 point, 1 point equals $1. And so you can use these 4 methods to actually take some money off the top of some of our trips. And so this Dubai trip, just imagine being able to take $360 off the top of the already deeply discounted rate there. And so, basically also, if you're going on a $249, $250 cruise, you're probably going to share this with other individuals. So per referral, if somebody joins because of you, you'll get points to use to take off the top of a trip depending on the membership. Shopping online, just imagine being able to get anywhere from 0 to 60% of your bill back in points to be able to take off the top of the trip. Or dining, if a dining or entertainment place like a bowling alley or masseuse, spa, partners with us, instead of putting, advertisements on billboards where they have no idea who's watching it, if we're the Facebook for travel and they're able to advertise, if we're the Facebook for the dining and entertainment industry as well, and they're able to advertise on our page, they're willing to pay us each month for the advertisements. That way our members have an incentive to go to their store to earn them more of an income, to get more business coming through. And so what happens is the company, if us as members are willing to go to over 5,000 partners that we have in the dining and entertainment industry, they'll give us anywhere from 30 to 50% of our points back in dollars, or 30 to 50% of our bill back in points or dollars to be able to use to take off the top of the trip. So, you know, buy a $10 burrito at El Nuevo Rodeo in Bloomington. They are Bloomington, Minnesota. They are one of our partners here. So, you know, you $10, you're getting anywhere from 3 to 5 points back in points to be able to take off the top of the trip. So, you know, with that right there, that's how this company is going to begin to evolve. But where we're really going to innovate is you're seeing this at a time where this actually is going to take place here in 2018. You're seeing this at a time before the flip's happening. And see, we not, you know, with taking trips, that's great. But what Wayne wanted to do was he wanted to start, the founder wanted to start finding a way that he could try to contribute to your everyday lifestyle. And so shopping too, what if now, instead of going on a bulk trip, what if you can use our already programmed in booking engine, but be able to take points off of a retail trip? What if you create your own dream trip? What if you could actually shop online and burn points that you're saving anyway, or that you're earning anyway on shopping online? Or wine, having wine delivered to your doorstep. So, you know, with this concept, this is just an example of somebody shopping online. But yeah, you're going to need somewhere to keep track of all those points. And so, you know, this goes into the smart card, but just understand that with this concept, there's a website and there's an app. And so on the app or the website, you're going to be able to keep track of your points. And in turn, what we want to do is we want to make more of a pay-friendly device that also will be able to lighten up your wallet behind a couple of firewalls, basically similar to the computer or phone that's in your hand right now. And so, or right in front of you. And so what if you could put up to 8 cards all onto one card? You're going to lighten up some purses and wallets, and in turn, you get shoved into a pool. Cool thing is it's going to be waterproof, so you don't have to worry about that. While in turn, if anything like theft or, you know, you lose it, you know, you'll be able to delete those cards and in turn use your cards that are at home in your Bolt or something, or in your sock drawer, whatever the case may be. So, you know, with that, this isn't the most, this isn't an unbreakable card, but it will be the most secure card that you'll be able to have that's on the market, and in turn keep track of your points as you're racking them up. And so, you know, here's just an example of one of my mentors, Brian Brown, turning on the card. You know, plug it in a pin. You'll be able to charge the card on a wireless puck that can connect to a wall to gain its charges. But just imagine being able to keep your card charged for 20 weeks. You know, it's just for an example. The charge on there is excellent. And in turn, you know, just like you confirm your Facebook account to, you know, basically what you got to do is you got to confirm your Facebook account through your email. And so just like that, you'll be confirming your cards onto this clone card using the app that you swiped also when you use your cards and swipe them on the puck, that connectivity will be confirmed through the app that's downloaded. So by design, we're not going to connect them to a Fly app, which is the title of the card. We're going to connect them to a Dream Trips app by design. And so, you know, what we're going to do is when this gets released to the public, you see the card and the app are not public yet, but when they both do, the ecosystem's going to be able to grow rapidly. And so with this, you know, we're going to show them, if they were to just purchase the card, that there's on the Dream Trips app, Dream Trips memberships. And so, you know, as you can see here at the bottom, just choose what kind of savings plan that you'd like. But there's 3 different ones, and each one has more benefits than the other. You see, standard just includes your Dream Trips in bulk and also your booking engine that you'll be able to create your own dream trip eventually. But gold will also create an avenue for you to earn more points while shopping. This is where shopping online happens. This also happens to be where you might be able to get entertainment discounts, you know, movie discounts, Papa Murphy's discounts on your bill, $2 to $3 off pizza, buy one get one free, stuff like that, as well as your own personal concierge service. You know, if you need directions or anything like that, reservations done, you know, you save a little bit more. Platinum, you know, this here, platinum, if you're taking 1 to 2 trips a year, platinum it just by far makes the most sense. You see, what you're going to be able to do is, instead of applying up to 20%, as you can see there, we're actually now, as platinum members, able to apply up to 50% more points. You're able to see trips a week before everybody else, and you get emergency evac service where you're going to be able to, you know, if you were to get sick or hurt, you need to get air alerted. They'll actually cover up to $50,000 or whatever it takes to air alert you. So where the company gets the money from is just when you see that monthly membership, just know the initial you get right away. They initially make you save for that travel. But the monthly, what's going to happen is just like a bank CD, they're a 12-year bank CD, you're not going to get all the money until maturity. So same thing here. You won't get all of your $30 a month, $55 a month, or $100 a month. You won't get all of those points until December 30th, 2018, your fiscal year. And so with that, just kind of choose what kind of savings you want, and just depending on the membership. And in turn, with those benefits, you're not going to be able to keep quiet, obviously. And so depending on the membership, you'll get anywhere from 50 to 200 points back in dollars to be able to use, or back in points to be able to use to take on top of the trip or your next shopping spree here soon. Now, here's even the kicker for me. When I found out this, you know, what they're saying is if you're able to make the business 4 times greater, just because they were on the fence about the membership, maybe had no clue, but they became a member because of you, well, the company now, because it's 4 times greater, they're actually going to take your monthly dues, your monthly savings plan, cancel it, and they're actually going to pay you to travel, pay you to go on a shopping spree. How excellent is that? And so with that, you know, yes, the card actually, if it's connected to the app, yes, because if somebody becomes a member, yes, that does mean that they become one of your 4 people, causing you to save to travel, or causing you to get paid to travel, excuse me. And so right here, I do have some reactions just to give you some excitement as to, see that alarm there, as to why that you'd want to definitely be on the front end of this. You see, when this does go public, you're going to have a vast list of people that you can refer to and just enter into the ecosystem. And if they, yes, because you referred them, just by sending them a link through your app, what's going to happen is you will now have a connection with them, a relationship with them in a way that if anything else that they purchase through the app, such as a membership that does contribute to you, one of your 4 getting paid to travel. You know, it's basically like your own e-commerce. johndoe.fly.com, somebody goes there, anybody that goes there, John Doe will get a benefit from, whether it's on the card or whether it's on the app. And so, you know, we're putting everybody into our own ecosystem community, you know, and when they can see this, when the app gets released to the public or when the card gets released, when we send them the link, we're going to allow people to see retail trips, okay? And we're allow them also, if they go to a Dream Trips local place, to accrue points. They use the card somewhere, we're going to allow them to accrue points. And we're going to allow them actually to take a retail trip with those points. But we're also going to show them the savings that you can have and the member benefit that you can have if you are a member. So you're going to notice also that if I become a member, I can actually get the benefit of just buying a membership on 1 trip alone, let alone multiple trips. And so that's the bulk of everything as far as the product side. Yes, that's excellent, that's exciting, and it's so simple to understand. This part here next is a completely optional portion, and this, yes, because I am the guy that's on here, yes, I do get super excited, not because of just my membership savings, but I do have the ability to make an income off of sharing this information. And so if this is for you, great, but this isn't for everybody. And here's the thing though, if you do see the vision on where this is going and you do see yourself wanting to earn an income, you can become a representative. Difference between a rep and a member, you both can refer, but a rep gets paid cash and a member gets paid in points. If you're both, you get paid both points and cash. It's simple, you know, you get it exactly what you're thinking, that's exactly what it is. But what's cool is if you think about any other business, what they're allowing you to do is own a portion of the business. And so for $100 one time and $20 a month, or for $340 in 1 whole year, you know, I like to draw the comparison. I just grabbed my Starbucks this morning, sharing this information with a good friend of mine. We both got a couple coffees, and I'm looking at this cup, and it's got decals on it, labels. You know, Starbucks had to buy the cup warmer holders or whatever to keep your hands safe from burning, lids, cups. And so I'm thinking about it. I'm like, man, just to pay for that and the coffee and any sandwiches or treats and the employees, do you think it costs just $340 in 1 month to afford that? Absolutely not. And so, you know, with this, you know, you're able to run your business at a wholesale price. If you want to be on the front end of the card, we're going to allow reps that are also members who referred or gift one to end up getting a smart card. We're going to send out an email every Tuesday night, and they're able to plug in and buy their own card once they refer, so that way they can give us feedback and get on the front end of this deal. And yes, just to cast a little vision, when the card's available for sale alone, just to give a rough idea, it's not set in stone, but just imagine being able to get 10% of whatever card that's sold through your website back in cash. And so if it's a $200 card, imagine getting $20, cost of a, you're breaking even on 1 month alone with just one card. But, with that, yes, also if somebody becomes a member because of you, you get paid cash, and that's where money's made today and for the last 12 years. And so you get anywhere from $50 to upwards of $150. If your first 6, refer 3 was the first one. The first 6, you get $500, basically your money back. But residual income, basically just to keep this simple, there's more levels on how to make an income here. But I wouldn't hand a kindergartner a novel, a senior level novel, and neither would you. And so with this, just understand that 60 customers, you can start earning a portion of the monthly dues that are coming in, no matter what. If you meet that threshold, then you're going to have an extra up to $500 coming into your bank account. For 180 customers, you can get up to $2,000. Now, if you feel like you don't know 180 customers or 60 customers, just know you don't make money off people becoming reps, but they can help contribute up to half of your goal. So they could contribute up to 30 or up to 90 in this case. You can make anywhere from 500 to upwards of 150,000 with this idea. But again, saying that, there's no guarantees to income. If somebody has a gym membership, it does not guarantee that they're actually going to go to the gym and work out. And so anybody can have a rep, it can be a business owner with this company, but it doesn't, anybody can buy that. Anybody can purchase a membership, but it does not mean that you're going to use it or that you're going to share it. And so you may or may not win. It's entirely based on performance. You could get paid $0 upwards of $1.1 million. What's cool is this is on a YouTube page. Look this up on YouTube under Tyler Gosnell. You can find this video on there. You'll get a video when you become a member and a rep. And so you'll be able to actually just share this information if you don't feel confident in sharing this personally with your friends and family. So, again, overview, alarm again, refer, somebody to the membership, then they're just looking at these kind of prices. Same with you. Again, refer for get paid to travel. If you want to become a rep, $340 in a whole year, but we're not looking for everybody. We're looking for you, but we love you and all, but we're also looking for anybody, that want to be a part of this. And so, basically how this works is you get a left team and a right team, and you get to choose whatever team that they go on. And so if we chose to put you on our left team, and we also chose to show a guy named Bob and put him on our left team, what's cool is we all eat together. And so you actually now are 59 customers away from your residual income rather than 60. But if you want to wait on it, Bob's still going to show some people. We still showed Bob. And then you come on board. Well, what's cool is you could have been 49 away from your residual because you plugged in 10 or 11, but now, now you just have 1. Maybe it looks like you had a referral list, which is cool. It's just moving forward, you're going to have to wait until your friend or Bob places another person, or you just go build this yourself. So you could have been cutting yourself short. But, here's the thing, if you want the card, we'll put you on a list. If you want the card for everyone else, all members will get an email first, so they'll be able to get access to, ordering this before the public. If you want to be on the front end of this before the public, become a member, become a rep, plug into our system, refer one, gift one to get one, and you could be on the front end of this deal. And you could just put this in front of enough people to qualify and go show this off. So, guys, much appreciated. Thanks for being on here. You have a great rest of your weekend, and happy holidays.